The history of Native Americans in West Virginia is a saga of ancient civilizations, strategic land use, and eventual displacement that left a lasting mark on the state's geography and culture. Ancient civilizations and mound builders. Contrary to the empty hunting ground myth once taught in schools, the region was home to permanent settlements for over 10,000 years. Paleo-Indians, 10,500 BC. The earliest inhabitants were nomadic hunters of megafauna like mastodons. The Adena and Hopewell, 1000 BC to 500 AD known as mound builders, these cultures created massive earthen structures like the Grave Creek Mound. They lived in settled villages and practiced early agriculture. Fort Ancient culture, 1000 to 1600s AD, inhabiting the Ohio and Kanawha valleys, these people were skilled farmers who built palisaded villages before largely disappearing just before European arrival, likely due to tribal warfare or early European diseases. Major historic tribes. By the 1700s, West Virginia became a contested region during the Beaver Wars, where the Iroquois Confederacy claimed the territory by conquest, primarily using it as a managed hunting ground. Shawnee, the most prominent group in the Ohio and Kanawha valleys, they were fierce defenders of the land against white settlers. Lenape, Delaware, pushed westward from the coast, they occupied parts of the northern panhandle and eastern regions. Cherokee, claimed the southern portions of the state and frequently used the area for hunting and travel. Mingo, this term referred to groups of Iroquois, mainly Seneca, who moved into the Ohio Valley. Conflict and forced removal. As European American settlers moved west, tensions led to significant military conflicts. Lord Dunmore's War, 1774, the Battle of Point Pleasant was a decisive conflict between Virginia militia and the Shawnee, effectively weakening native resistance on the frontier for several years. Displacement. Throughout the 19th century, the U.S. government forced most remaining tribes to relocate to reservations in the West, primarily Oklahoma. Many who stayed were forced to assimilate and were often classified as white or colored in legal records to obscure their heritage. Modern legacy. Today, West Virginia has no federally recognized tribes, but the indigenous presence remains highly visible. Population. Over 11,000 residents identify as having Native American ancestry. State recognition. In 1996, the state Senate recognized the Appalachian American Indians of West Virginia, an organization representing members from over 80 different tribal lineages. Geography. Names like Kanawha, Monongahela, Shenandoah, and Wheeling, meaning place of the skull, serve as permanent reminders of the original stewards of the land.